Hello, fellow simmers. This is Slothful Sims. I first forgot my name, and I am here to talk about or to show you, I guess, the CAS and the build and buy for the new expansion, Royalty and Legacies, or whatever it's called, The Sims 4. And this is not my first look at the pack because I have done this video a few times. My microphone was not working, and so we're doing it all again. And so if I see a little tired or I don't seem like ecstatic or excited or like boo, about, I don't have initial like reactions about an object. It's just because I've seen it. So we're just gonna go do try to do a quick as we can little look at these objects, and then um yeah, that'll be it. So the first thing we have here is some outfits for the toddlers. We got the female toddler, and she's got this cute little dress, perfect for a little princess, or for formal. It's nice to have formal wear for the kiddos. They've also got a couple pairs of the female toddlers have a couple pairs of shoes, these like little Mary Janes, and then we've got like some dress shoes. These ones that I'm showing you here, the boy toddlers have as well. And will switch over to a boy toddler, speaking of which, and they have this little suit, little princely suit in a few different colors. And you're gonna see that this pack, the same shoes that the little girls had. Moving on to the children, you're gonna see this pack is it was influenced by both Africa and European, um, mostly like Mediterranean, like Italy, um, and Portugal are the two like areas that the two areas are supposed to represent, and then Africa, West Africa, and so that's like the clothes are representing. So this is the only shirt. Oh, I'm sorry. We have some hairs for the children. So we've got, I think we have the same exact hairs for both boys and girls. So boys, we have these four hairs, and then headwear, we get this crown for your little prince. And then if you buy the pack before, like, I can't remember the exact date, but it's I have a little like flyer. Oh no, I put it in my trash can, like my the computer. But it's like March 12th, March 15th, something like that. You'll get, this is one of the items you get. You get three items that come in the game, and one of them is this crown, and you'll get it for children and up. So this is the other crown, and it comes in it comes in a bunch of different little colors. So you'll get you'll, if you don't buy before then, don't worry, you'll still get a crown. All your Sims will have access to a crown still. You'll just have this one, and this one's, I think, is better anyway. But the negative I've noticed is a lot of the crowns do not work with all the hairs. I mean, this hair comes with this game, and as you can see, it's like, yeah, not it's going through the hair. So you have to, if you're gonna have royalty and wearing crowns, you need to pick their hair very, like, make sure it's a hair that's like flat against their head, not poofy. So like I, I this one's maybe, but like, like none of these none of these hairs work with this crown. Okay, so let's just take this card off. As you can see, there's two other ones that are locked right now. They are you can unlock them if you do the noble career, and there's a couple other things, like there's a necklace. There's a couple other items you can unlock with the noble career. So later on, once you get a sim to unlock it, you can use those. We don't have any accessories to make it for the kids. So the male shirt. This is actually available for free for females as well. But this shirt is um you'll see these swatches a lot. This is part of the African theme. Um and they worked with a few different simmers that like helped with this theme, and these patterns and they did an amazing job. So for the full body, actually, let's do the shorts because they have some like matching shorts for them as well. And they come in the same exact patterns. So you can do like a little matchy set. And then they come in the black and the white. The full body, they have this. It's a one-off. It is their school uniform. They have it. We have it for um both children, male and female, and then both they come for adults as well because teenagers get them. And what they are is the school uniform for royalty. So if you're a royal child or teen, you would wear this to school. Um, so then we have which is one of my favorite in the game. It comes for male adults as well. It is like the Africanized. I like think of it as a princely outfit. It has like these woven patterns on each of them, and I don't know. I just think it's a really well done. So let's flip through the coloring on that. We've got I personally like the solids really a lot, but they have a couple stripes as well. And then we have the more like European princely fashion. And this reminds me of like of like Prince Eric or something, you know? It's like Prince Charming type outfit. Um we got the outfit or the colors on that one, and then we have just only thing we have on this is these blue socks go with the school uniform, and you're going to see them in on child. You'll see them again on the adults as well. Because that's why I believe they only have that one sock. So shoes we have um let's take everything all that stuff off. Let's like put these shorts on so you can see the shoes better. We have these sandals, which everybody gets, child and up, and they come in a couple different colors, all like the bright colors. Then we get like these boat shoes that I think look like bobs, the like slide on bobs. I think that's what they were going for. And they come in like the pastel colors, the palette that you'll see that'll be kind of the Royal European color palette, I guess. And then they have a couple that are like the darker colors as well. Then we have these slippers. I think of them as slippers. That's what they look like to me. But they kind of have that this like the gold leafing on most of them. They look like they could be these, I don't know, these like slipper shoe. I've seen these like slipper shoes kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know if I would ever really wear them, but for my Sims, I mean, but especially these ones. I don't know. I'm not too. I feel like we have some slippers like these in the game. I'm kind of wondering how they're gonna where they're gonna be in the game, but we'll see. And then um I believe everybody has the bobs as well, and I believe the men have these. So let's go to female children. And we'll look at her hair first. I believe, yeah, it's all the same four that the boys had. So we have this. Sorry, I've seen this hair quite a few times today, but I should stop to really like take it in. It is a very beautiful work of art. I mean, it's look at this. I mean, you're not gonna give that to every sim. I mean, only royalty would have something like that. Who would do their hair like that every day? Come on, that's crazy. I mean, not like crazy in a bad way. Crazy like in a like that takes a lot of effort away. So we had the other ones. We have the and by the way, the pearls change on these depending on the color of hair. Like there's some that are white, there's some that are black, so they change with the hair color. This one, I know on the females, on the adults, it does not do it the same. Okay, this is a very good style on the children. Let's say that on the adults, it is not as good as a style, and I'll show you why later. But same hairs, like I was telling you. We have more crowns for the girls. Just I can see that just because not every prince would wear a crown, but I think every princess would. So we have that same one that comes if you get it before March. But these four will come regardless. Um, so we have this conch shell one. And the conches are always like a white, but it comes in all the different metals. And then we have this one that's basically the same as the boys have. It was just like I don't know, a crown. And it comes in all the different colors. I kind of wish we got like all the metals, and I mean that would be a ton of different swatches, but like I want the red in every metal and I want the green in every metal. I'm not demanding, right? And then we got a fascinator for the girls. Because what little princess doesn't need a fascinator, right? And again, the hat, clips through hair, depending on what, hair you have on. And then we have this ugly crown. I'm not too depending on the coloring. Some of them are really hideous and some of them aren't too bad, but um some of them are quite ugly. um just my opinion. No accessories, no makeup. We're gonna go right into let's go into the shirts first. This is the same shirt as the boys had. But we have these two shirts that are exactly the same. You're gonna see that a lot. I'm not sure why they chose to do it that way, but they did. So we'll just look at everything they have, and I'll just put those side by side. So this is the same shirt. We've got all these swatches. And I think this is a really cute little. And by the way, we have these pants to go with it. They also have a little frill at the bottom. And they come in all the same, ones. And they also have those shorts that the boys have too, by the way. They just got, bonus extra because, girls always get extra stuff. And then they have this set as well, which the gingham is super, super cute. I love gingham anything. And then we have the pants that are they have the same palette, and and you can mix and match all this. This is like, yeah, a lot of these have work together. So the full body stuff, we have her school uniform. We have this I don't know. It feels like old fashioned, maybe like 1700 type dress from a fairy tale. But that's what it's giving. It also can almost feel like a nightgown. I don't know. There's a lot of different uses for it. Maybe a formal dress. Depending on my mood, there's different things I'll use it for. This one feels like a nightgown. Definitely feels like a nightgown. I would love to see Simmers do designs on this one, you know, like use this I don't know, frame. I can't think of what it's called. But because this is super cute. And then we have this little dress in all of these colors. Another really super cute dress. And this would be good for parties or for formal. And then accessories, just the socks again. And then shoes, we've got the same sandals, same bobs, and then we have these Mary Janes. These little Mary Janes are super sweet. Come in pastels and like the base colors, you know. Okay, so now we're gonna go to adult men. Yeah, I know. I've changed you so many times. He doesn't. Okay. So then we're going to go we're going to look at your hairstyle first actually. For some reason they gave the boys like there's only one hairstyle that the boys and the men share, and it's this. I don't know why they did that. I'm like, why couldn't the boys have these great braids? Or this like windswept hair, or you know, like I don't understand. We got the Prince Eric or Prince Charming hair. And actually I'm gonna give him the braids because that's like the closest to the scalp for the crowns. So here's the crown that come like I've showed before, but here's on the men. That same crown we've also seen before that like comes for everybody. And then here's some ones that are more that for adults. This comes for both men and female adults, teen to elder. I feel like this one's more of a like an evil wicked king or queen, especially in the black and red. But it's that's what it gives to me. And then we have these African headwear pieces. And these two are for female as well. And then the female has like 4 other African headpieces that they have. And then they have other crowns as well. Because, you know. And then we get this one. I like this one a lot better. This one feels like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just not on there very well, or maybe if I see it out and about, it'll look better. It almost, I don't know. It's just not giving. And I also like these ones that are more gold, that have the gold. The plain ones aren't as good to me. I mean, they're still really well, nicely done. Like there's nice detail to it. You're gonna see some pieces that I don't feel like were very well done, but I think that those were done nicely. So the accessories, I'm not going to show you any of these on the men because for one, I think that I think that everything looks, because every single one of these, none of them are male exclusive. They're all like, all of these are in the fall in the feminine category as well. So I'm just going to show you all. And then there is a makeup. It is I think I saw it on, there's a character that comes to life when you kiss a frog, because there's a few like fairy tale things in this pack. And one of them is when you there's a frog that you can kiss, like the, you know, the Frog and the Prince type, you know, story. And I think the person that comes out of that when you kiss them is like supposed to be like a love interest that you can marry right then, or you're engaged. I don't know. They ask you to marry him basically. And when I saw that, I saw a video of that, and they had this green makeup on. So I think that that's what that makeup is about. Because like, I was just a frog, and some reason that puts green makeup on your. So because that's like the only shade of this. And anyway, so let's go to the clothing. So we've got this top here. Not a bad top, especially I feel it's definitely usable outside of royalty, especially for the plain, like the plain swatches. Then we have like a suit jacket. Um, this is definitely, usable for any sim. Um, we have the same suit jacket again down here in a couple more like the African swatches. And I can definitely see anybody wearing that. But it doesn't have to be like an African royalty wearing that. There's a few outfits that are you're like I'm only gonna be having these my royalty wear these. But no, but like a couple of these, it's like no, I'd wear any of my Sims can wear them. Then there is this like sweater jacket combo. And then there is this opened shirt combo we have. And then we have the same shirt combo down here. And we have that in a few. We have the African swatches, and then we have like some bright swatches as well. And then we have this tuxedo top. So we can kind of make a tuxedo. And then we have it in some of those fun bright colors as well. And then we have this like vest. This vest is something, especially in having in this one, these two. I don't see anybody but my royalty wearing these. Like, this is not a everyday everyday outfit type piece of clothing. There's some of the items in this pack that I don't think I'm gonna have any of my Sims ever wear. So here's this top. This is a royalty only piece. That is so Prince Charming right there. It's ridiculous. Okay, then we have like this just open front top with like a white tank top underneath. Perfectly reasonable shirt that I would put on a lot of different Sims. So another good top, like. And then we have this one, another good top. So we have couple of those. Let's get like a tucked in top just so we can see the pants. So we have these shorts that are swimwear. That's what I'm trying to say. So we've got some swimwear or like some athletic shorts. You could probably in that category as well. And then we have some like rolled up trousers. Mostly in like plain swatches. There's pastels, there's brights, there's darks. It has almost in every swatch, like every color swatch that we have in the game. Then we have these shorts. Very much like the European style, but they're very nicely done. The belt is like spot on. It's really nice. It's not 3D, but it's still very nice, like nicely done. Then we have these pants. Another like, I think they're supposed to be like more of a to go with this bad boy. Because a tuxedo pant sometimes will have like a stripe down them. So yeah, like this would be what you'd put up together with. But yeah, the only one that really has a really noticeable stripe is the red, which I'm not really a fan of. It's some reason it looks like an athletic wear to me. When it's like a noticeable stripe like that. But when it's like the same color, then it feels more like luxurious. But yeah, And then we have these, they're not, I don't think they're supposed to be like the same as this. They're just a pant. They're just like a, because I don't see a stripe or anything like that. It's just another pant. So the accessories we have are, we got those socks, and then we have these bangles. The like women have the same bangles, and they come in all the metals. And then we have these, same thing. Oops, the socks on them. Take the socks off. And then we have these rings. It's on this hand, on those 3 fingers there, and it's just some very basic rings. Okay, let's put on some shoes. We've seen these 3, so I'm gonna just, the last one we haven't seen is these sandals that are staying up very. I mean, I mean, I see how they're staying up. They just look very odd how you would get in them. I guess you just like slip your foot in there. It's just, I'm just like, how? No, it's yeah. They're a little odd, but and they come in some basic colors like blacks, browns, white, a red. The man that wears that, like, you go, girl. The red, like, wonky sandal. I don't know. Okay, so let's change over to female. Oh. Hair does not go with the crown. So this is how I edited my edited video earlier. This was, but she didn't have that hair on. Nor those eyebrows, honey. Honey, we need to change your eyebrows. She's like, what's wrong with my eyebrows? Okay, we're gonna go to hair, and we're gonna look at all the hairs. Let's take her for your crown. Okay, so we got this beautiful hair. Gorgeous. Nice, beautiful updo. Perfect for a formal event, or for royalty, or for just like going to the gym. We then have this nice, beautiful updo. I every time I see it's I think, okay, maybe I won't be annoyed by it, but I'm annoyed by this curl right here. It's like off, and I don't like it. Then we have this same do that we had for the children. I don't think the males got the male adults didn't get it, but then I don't know why male adults didn't get this one. I feel like a simmer is gonna come along and like give us like swap hairs and like give everybody everything, because this should have been for male adults as well. Look at this hair. Like, why didn't they get this? Look at it. Stunning. Okay, then I'm going to show you the reason why I was checking the children's and why I said it's good. This one is good on children, but maybe not so great on adults. So it looks really cute right here, right? It's like, oh my God, it's like a little poofy, like formal way to wear like an afro. I don't know. Maybe this is something that maybe I'm not aware. I don't know. But why? It's good on like certain hairs, but like where's the brown that there's one of the browns that it's like, maybe it's this one. This one I kind of like. This one I like. I feel like, okay, this woman's getting older and she just, but this one, it's like, this is a woman that had black hair. Maybe I'm just maybe something that's, I'm not aware of. I don't know. I just feel like, like, please tell me in the comments, is this something that I just don't know about? Like, why why do they have like um the black roots? Okay, so the next one is this one. I both love it and hate it. Um, I love the details of it. I love the little wisps coming down and like coming off of this, and like you get a crown in it. I mean, it's great. What I hate about it is this is huge. Like that doesn't look like it doesn't look realistic how big it is. Like here's another head of hair that's up like this one versus this one. This is realistic for a head of hair. Like even if you had this much hair to be able to pull this off, even if this is all your hair, it wouldn't look like that. I'm just saying. Even if your hair is like super curly, the point of a but I'm sorry. I like went off on this last video and I'm like, "You don't do it again," but here I'm doing it again. Okay, so I'm moving right along. um, this one is gorgeous. I feel like this one and this one would go together. Like she'd wear this like as her everyday, and then maybe this is her formal, or vice versa. I don't know, but like, yeah, I feel like a lot of these would go together. Like, then we have these ones that are I'm also just as excited about as the like the more afro type of hair that we get. I'm excited about this like sleek hair because I feel like we don't really have a lot of sleek hair. And this is like really sleek. So we have this one, and then we have the which by the way is perfect for crowns. It's like this is the only one you can put on for a crown. No, I'm just kidding. But like, yeah, and then we have this sleek one. Um, and then we have this one's, I mean, it's good, it's nice. It's just more normal compared to the other ones. But still a nice hair. And then we have this hair that we had um for the boys and the girl, like for the boys and girl children. And then we have this hair which I love. Um it has like the baby hairs, it has this little, and then the like the metal that's in there, or threads. I'm not sure what I think it's supposed to be metal. They change depending on your like the color. Oh, that one looks really good. Like the shading on that. I don't know if you can tell like on whatever you're watching this on, but like dang. For some reason like so certain colors like will really pop on certain ones, and it's like, oh, anyway. So let's put her back on in this because I want to look at crowns next and headpieces. So we've looked at a few of these crowns. I'm not going to look at them again. Same with the African headwear that we have seen, but we'll do the African headpieces that I haven't seen. I said we have four African headwears we have not seen. This is by far one of my favorite pieces in the game. It is stunning. I mean, what? I mean, like, it's so pretty. And we have that in quite a few different pieces. I feel like you could use this for like use one for like in different, and you can like match every one of your outfits. Oh, so pretty. And we have it in like black and white too. So pretty. And then we have this one. And this one comes in a lot of like of just basic, not basic colors, but like just color, not like not a not a pattern is what I'm saying. But they have it in a lot of bright colors, and then they have it in like some, more basic colors like beige and cream and black and white. And then they have a few striped ones. And then they have the ones that the men had as well. And they have this one that felt like it could be like a sleeping wrap as well. Also like, or just an everyday head wrap as well. And these ones come in a lot of like the striped colored ones, but also like some of the other ones that match some of the patterns that we see in the clothing. Okay, and then we have the last one we have is this one. Again, matches a lot of the patterns. And then we've got also some basic colors. And they made sure to do almost everything in black and white as well. So we have this crown, which everybody has. Where's that? Oh, here's that one crown that comes with the game only if you order it by. And then we have this fascinator. So, and then we've seen this crown the girls have as well that I was like, it's all right. So some crowns that that female adults get like exclusively. Oh, the children had that one. Or somebody had that one. They get these two. This is the first one. This is a tiara they get. And it comes in quite a bit of different look at the blue. The sapphire ones are gorgeous. But I mean they're all exquisite, but and then we have this more like queenly one here. That's like more of a crown. And this one comes just in all the metals pretty much. And then we have this fancy hat. Because, sometimes you have to upgrade from a fascinator to a fancy hat. And this is how you do it. We need more things like this. Okay, and so I'm gonna take that off. And then we go to accessories. I am showcasing some of the new jewelry. We've got this beautiful piece. And it comes in these styles. And then this choker here. I especially love that green one, by the way. And then we also have this necklace. I was thinking this is actually that's what I thought would originally go with it, but then I didn't find what I liked that went with this dress that was like the more of the darker teal. So I was like, I'm gonna go with the other one. But the next like grouping of like earring necklace is this and this. And by the way, are these earrings not disgustingly gorgeous? Like they glow, like they shine, and so I'm not a gold girl, but like I think the gold is definitely the best one on these. Like I like silver, but these silver are nice, but those gold ones, like they are so pretty. And then the necklace is have the exact same, look to it. Then we have these two. They have more of they only have like 4 styles of metal, but they have like, they have like dimpling, or they have like, different patterns in them basically. So we have like that in different colors basically. Oh, there's 5, I'm sorry. And then the necklace is the same way. As you can see, I'm just going to kind of go through a few of them. Just, so the next pairing we have is this and this. So the earrings, every earring like combo is the same combo that the necklace gets basically. I'll just quickly run through those. boop, 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 boop. And men get access to this one, but I think it looks way better on the ladies. It doesn't look that great on men. We have, I believe we have masquerade balls because we have ball like dances, ballroom stuff, and we get access to masquerade, you know. So I mean, I assume. So these are some of the masks we get. We have this beautiful like under the sea type look. And then we have this like, shell mask that's a little like more muted and with the, those kind of colors, the darker neutral colors. Then we have this beautiful lacy mask. We have this guy here. I don't think I showed you the male. I didn't show you the male outfits. I just realized because I was like, I didn't show you that we have there's a thief. Okay, well, I'll show you that here when I'm done with like this area. So, this is for the thief. We also have another like larger lace mask. And then we have like this kind of dark, wicked type mask. And when I say wicked, I mean like evil. We have my new favorite sunglasses. The tortoiseshell are the better of the ones, but then they have them in like bright colors and then like some neutral or more neutral colors. We also have. Oh, I forgot to show you these two. We have the I kept calling them a conch, but I forgot they're not those aren't a conch earring, and I forgot what those shells are called. They're a shell. Okay, they're shell earring and necklace. I just forget what they're called. But it's the hardware that changes on these. They're just a bunch of different colors of hardware. So like that. And that is I missed these. We got some scarves, and they're separated again by like the doldrum ones, and the fun ones. So we got these little dainty scarves. Okay, let me run over and plop in mail, and go over to, I don't know why I just like, I was like, I'm gonna show you the pants and then I'll go back to and I forgot. So this is the school uniform. And then we have this outfit for maybe like maybe not an African prince, but like maybe the next in line. I don't know. This is the thief outfit. There is a thief that can come and like steal secrets or something. I'm not sure how that works. Then there is these like I think they're gonna be pajamas, but then I was looking at it closely, and there's like a belt loop in here, and I'm like, wait, are these just an outfit? But it's like a robe. It's like a fancy robe. I know it has a scarf, but like I feel like a fancy royal would have a robe with a scarf and some like fancy pants as their pajamas. They have this version, and then they have this version. Then we have this tuxedo. And then this tuxedo that's all open. And this one is for females as well. And I think this is really both of these are really weird. Like I don't think I'm ever going to use those. This one feels like a butler. Maybe an advisor to the king. I don't know. Then we have this one that I felt is really nice. It feels like a luxury, winter outfit. This one feels very suede like. Like the fabric looks like suede. And then here's its matching counterpart. We have this outfit here. Feel like this could be a king or a prince, possibly. This could be a king or prince as well. These are all, when I'm saying king, I'm thinking these are ones that are probably going to only be for the royalty party. um, this is my favorite, one of my favorite outfits, like I said. Um, and it is, I'm not going to use it, but for this pack, but it's still one of my favorites. It's beautiful. I already showed it to you. I don't know why I'm doing it again. This is for men and women. It's a nice like silk pajamas. We have a set that's like this, but I'm not upset getting other colors. So bring me more. Okay, back to female. Okay. Let's go to shirts. She is, oh look, she's matching. So this top we have two different, like two of them. We have this one with the, it's kind of a corset, as you can see. And I think it's a nice top, and I think it could go with anything. And then we have it in a few different more colors down here, more like plain swatches. And then we have these two jackets, same thing. This one is like one of my favorite, of probably my top 10 of the CAS. The whole, there's a skirt that goes with it as well. The whole outfit is gorgeous. I'll go put it on here in a minute. It is this skirt that goes with it. And she just, I don't know. It's giving. Then we have these shirts here. They're just I mean, it's a very basic, like, I feel like a lot of royalty, especially like in the European countries, they like to have very basic, I'm thinking of like, you know, Princess Diana. This is the type of thing that they were like expensive clothes, but it was like very basic clothing, And this is the feeling I'm getting from a lot of this stuff. I mean, these are very nice tops. I mean, they're not done crappily. I don't think so. This is going through it, which I'm not too impressed by, because I would have worn this with it. But whatever. Then we have the same shirt in this and these options. Then we have this little summer top. And this one comes in gingham, and then it comes in like some other ones. I'm not really too keen on it when it's the lighter colors. I feel like it's shaded a little weird around the breasts, but in the darker colors and in the gingham, you can't really tell. So I also don't like it and they just kept the white straps on. See, they didn't, it's like they just took like the white one and then just like copied the fabric over it. And so it's like, why couldn't you taken this design and put it on the straps, or taken like a color from the shirt and because it just looks like out of place with white. It looks okay if it's got white in it. It looks like okay, that makes sense a little bit, but when it doesn't have white in it, to me, it doesn't look right. It's fine if it has white. I don't know. I'm like, I don't like that one as much. So I love, this is another one of my favorite shirts or tops or whatever favorite pieces. Like this corset, it has 3D stuff on the, like ribbons there. And it's just, it's quite stunning. It comes in some beautiful colors. Then we have this like halter top. And then we saw this on the men. I'm so gonna skip that. Same with this. And that's all of them. I'm gonna go to the pants, and then I'm gonna try to remember to go. Okay, so we have. Let's actually put on a different top. Let's put this top on so I can see the pants better. These are some really cute, like flowy pants. And I love that the ones that come in black and white are great because they're very versatile that way. We'll also get the same shorts the men did there. One of my least favorite pieces, probably my least favorite piece in CAS is this skirt, and we have the same skirt right here. I probably will never use it. I don't think it's done well in the least bit. I'm sorry to whoever made it, but I will show off you the colors off, and then here's the other one of it. So there's that. Then there's these shorts. I had not seen the gingham together. I was thinking, oh my gosh, it could be so cute with having the two ginghams together. They don't match. They don't like line up. I was thinking it was gonna be like, it's gonna look like a romper. Like when you put them together, they don't like. Okay. So anyway, so you have the gingham, which should match the other gingham, but doesn't. And then we have, I think these shorts are like, they feel really expensive. And then we have this style of short. Then we have these pants. I think that they're the same pants the men have. I think because they have those one pants that are just like some slacks that are African fabrics. And then we have those skirts that are absolutely gorgeous. Like you can see the like go up and see like yeah. And they come in all the same colors. And then we have the same one in the and the last thing we have for the pant or like, the bottoms is this little sailor skirt. So for full body, this is the school uniform. We have this like jumpsuit, and it only comes in the African style, but it is super cute, and I want one in all of them. I mean, I wouldn't look good in a jumpsuit, especially like a sleeveless jumpsuit. Oh my goodness, very pretty though. I mean, oh yeah, it's like, and then there's the female thief suit. We've got this pretty dress. It's pretty. It's just that I personally think there's too much of these like leafy filaments or whatever they're called, and it's too much. But I love like the tulle on this and like the little like petals of the dress, like the little bow, the boning on here, like it's so pretty. If this had come in plain, oh my gosh, like, but every single one of these has that stupid pattern on it, and it ruins it. Ruined. Now here's this very simple like princess dress, you know? And then we have the same dress down here. Next we have this this tuxedo I showed you for the men, so I'm not going to show that. And then we have this simple another princess. I think of like Princess Diana um type dress. And then we have the same dress right here. And then we have this beautiful like little picnic dress. And it's the same as the top is the same as like those tops. So the top is like the lighter colors are a little wonky like around the breasts, but they look that top looked fine when it was in the gingham, and it looked fine when it was in darker colors. And most of these are those things. So this dress is actually one of my favorite pieces. It's actually a really pretty dress. Like especially like the green and the blue. Oh, so cute. So yeah. So I'm not mad at this. So then we have this another little like princess dress. Especially with those glasses. Yeah, yes, because and the little scarf. So we have this, and then we have an equivalent of it as well. Here. Next we have this like African like geometric dress. I don't know, asymmetrical thing. I was also thinking like an artsy sim might like wear this as their formal dress. Then I think when I see this one, I think of an evil queen. So I think only the black one will ever get used, but you know, maybe I'll put it on somebody. I don't know. You know how many of the formal dresses in this game that it never get used? All of them. This one is one of my least favorite dresses in the game. You have this, and then you have this, and then you have this. And the first time I saw it, my thought was that the breasts on here look like sleepy eyes or eyes that look like they're high. And when I saw that, I couldn't unsee it. So I hope you can see it now too. You're welcome. Next is this beautiful corset dress. That actually I think, and maybe I'm just crazy, but I think that it like literally sucked her breast into. Like that's what a corset does. Like, you know. And the detail on this, I mean, it's you can like see it looks like embroidery. So let's look at the look what we have. Very pretty. Not the prettiest dress, but very pretty. Then we have this dress that I'm a little annoyed about because I feel like this is the equivalent to that really nice like prince outfit that they had that I like love because it kind of has the same shape, but I think it's like almost it's like not good. It's to me it's just like ugh. And the ones that are striped on here look like an everyday type dress to me. And I'm like, this is supposed to be the equivalent of that? I'm like, the male version is so much better. I was so upset. But I mean, the females get a lot of dresses. So already looked at that. This one screams like elderly African queen. Or maybe mother of the queen. It's definitely like older woman would wear, you know? It's not like it's not a young hip woman. Sorry and not sorry. But we got that. And then we have these white and black ones that I'm like, okay, somebody from the 30s is wearing those. This is the next one. It's like another abstract type, you know, dress. I feel like we have this dress. Like at least something almost identical to it from like Get to Work or something, from one of the original packs. And they think we won't notice because it's been 10 years since we got it. It's fine. They won't remember they have that in the game. I feel like we have one like this too. I don't know. There's quite a few that I'm sure I know the gameplay they've ripped off from other things too, but what are you going to do? Not buy the game? That's silly. um so this is not my favorite style, but um that's just me. This one is gorgeous. This one is my style. Little cap sleeves. Like I don't need a slinky dress, but give me like this. Like clear up to her hoo-ha. Heck yeah, girl. That screams sexy to me, but okay, so let's show off the colors. We got some very like princessy ones, but then also, this swimsuit feels a little clunky to me. It feels like something that you would have made in MS Paint when you were 10. It feels like someone was trying to make even lines and they failed. I don't know. I'm not trying to be catty, but I guess I am. I don't know. Um I mean, if you squint, maybe they're even. I don't know. But you come in and they're obviously not. It just doesn't look very good. Um I probably will not wear this swimsuit. There's probably like two or three swimsuits that I wear that are game swimsuits. Like all my swimsuits that I wear are CC. Um because for some reason they don't know how to make swimsuits. But I'm going to eat my words. Ah, I like to eat, so I'm going to eat my words. No, because there's a swimsuit right down here that is gorgeous and is now my favorite swimsuit. But this one, X, can I get it? Can I just push this X right here and like can it delete it at my game? Because that would be great. Not a fan. This dress, also not a huge fan, but there's a few colors that look good. It looks good with. I don't think it looks good like with these combinations, like the two colors, but um I'll still use it. It's not like it's ugly. There's a dress coming up that is ugly to me. This one is not it. This isn't like the top. This is everything. This is like there's a few pieces of clothing in this pack that I'm like, I spent $40. If I spent $40 and only got these pieces of clothing, I would have been happy. So I don't know why I'm bitching about the other stuff. But I can see this being a dress or, like lingerie, like, your nightgown, but I'm gonna seduce a man because look at me how sexy I am. And then look at how it sits on the body. It like I love when they actually can do this because it looks way more realistic. Like when they have like that kind of thing in the clothes. Like please immerse me more. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see this. Give me more of this. If I could only get one piece of clothing for The Sims like a year and it looked like this, that please, if I would get 100 pieces of clothing and they look like that, I wouldn't buy the game. You know what I mean? So anyway, and it comes in all these like little pretty dainty colors and then like some more seductive colors. And then there's this really cool, and I realized because we have like swordsmanship or whatever it is, that like the royals could use this as their athletic outfit probably. Because I was like, how am I going to use this? I'll never use this. But yeah. So We've gotten quite a few colors. A few of them are gorgeous, especially that light blue and this green. Um, then here's my favorite dress of the whole like kit and caboodle. It's definitely it definitely gives formal, definitely gives royalty. Um, and it even comes in plain swatches, which couldn't have done that on this one? Like what? Okay, so we've had pretty much the same in the colors that um, and then we have that same pajamas, and then we have this amazing swimsuit. Um, they have it in quite a few of the African swatches, but none of the ones that they're mostly like the more tame ones, if that makes sense. Like they're the more subdued ones, so that like anyone can wear them. You know what I mean? Um, and then we have they even did them in a couple of like they look like sateen type of fabric, like a silky, they just scream luxury. Like all your rich Sims are going to be wearing this. Bella Goth's going to be in this. This is one of my least favorite things they put in the game. This horrific, I kept seeing it in the commercials and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, that thing's tacky. It screams like mermaid prom from the 80s. I think all they had to do was get rid of the shoulders for me, and they would have been fine. But that whole shoulder piece just kills it. If it was just like a sleeveless thing, yeah. And then I hate this as well. I love getting more lingerie. It's the part in the middle. It makes no sense to me. You can have a sheer thing in the middle of your lingerie, but why is there boning across like this? Why is this not attached to anything? It's like attached to the bottom of your bra, and then it just kind of. I looked at this for like a good half an hour earlier, and I was just trying to figure it out. But it honestly makes no sense to me. So, I was literally gonna quit, and I'm like, that's not the end. Accessories, we have the same bangles, same bracelet. We have this that goes with that necklace and earring sets. We have that. Comes in these colors. Then we have this gloves and pantyhose set. And they are in quite a few of the colors. Same colors for the pantyhose. And then we have this other glove. And then those same rings the men had. Shoes. We have same sandals that everybody has. These sandals the men have. These the little girls, the children, the female children had. We have 2 pairs of shoes that nobody else has. We have some plain high heels, just regular high heels that look very like classy, sophisticated. We have them in a bunch of different colors. And then we have ones that are like, I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be. And I can't really like scroll in on the feet. But yeah, they're like, I don't know. And then we have these ones that are like, they're like leaves. They're like leaves across the heel and like not the heel, but the ankle and the toes. And they come in, some like bronze, like some iron type colors, and then they come in like colorful colors. And so that is all the CAS. So next I'm gonna cancel because I'm gonna I had her. Exit create a sim, yes. So now we're gonna look at our buy and build. And we have we have a good amount of that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the stuff that's like more African themed, because that's kind of the pack is kind of themed more like, okay, there's three different areas in the map. There's, and I'm gonna get these completely screwed up, but there's the names of like how to pronounce them. But there's a Dembel, which is like the West African themed area. There's Vitamar, which is like the Mediterranean Italian themed area, and then there's Bellacord, which is like the Portuguese area. So um the other two, their stuff is kind of intertwined because they're both considered like European. So um honestly, what I believe they should have done, I I kind of wish they had made this whole area West African. We don't have an African area in this in the Sims. We have other European areas. Um so um I mean we have a lot of that culture. I mean, we don't have anything African in the game. I mean, we have, we have a few, they've added it through the years. We have a few foods and stuff. We don't have a whole African area. And it's so it's just, it feels a little cheap to me to, okay, you get a little part of the map. So I would have personally preferred if we had maybe the whole, I kind of wish that this whole pack had been maybe just not about royalty at all, maybe just about like legacies and family. um because I do love the new the like royalty system. um and what by that I mean the system that is set up so you can make your like you can make up your own, like your every family can be have its can be like a dynasty. Um, so you're because most people play in like a legacy format anyway. Um, so being able to do that and being able to be like, okay, this is your heir, and when before your heir dies, they're gonna name an heir, and having that like have a be a actual like system in the game is amazing. But did any of us really care or want royalty? I think it's gonna be fun to play with for like a week, and then I'm never gonna use royalty again. I'm never gonna be like, you know what? In my regular family that I'm playing, I'm gonna totally want this person to be king. Like, what? No, that's not. So I kind of wish that they had made this be more family, or like a more of a family, or like because in African culture, family is everything, and like make it a be about legacies and families, maybe more family gameplay, and then just have it be an African themed the whole new town is be African. But that's just my 2 cents. So okay, so this is all the African themed. I might have forgotten something, um, but I tried. So this is we get a single and a double bed. Um, we get and I'm okay. I'm gonna be quiet because that's and this yeah. I'll just show the single bed. They should have the exact same stuff. So the this is the swatches we get. Um on some of them we have some like regular, like not regular, but not like just plain like cover. So we have that. And then we do also get a crib. So this is our little African crib, and I think it is super cute. Very cute. We get also a modular sofa in this. And I tried to put all the pieces out. I might have missed one or two. But yeah, it's just like if you have the home dream decorator kit, whatever it's called. You put it the it looks like um you click on it and you have to like click on the pieces separately, but it has all these fun swatches. You can, I mean, you don't have to use like a swatch that has like look, it has a white swatch with this like there's you can put it in more homes than just like your African royalty is what I'm trying to say, because it feels very outdoorish though. Like if I was gonna put it in one of my homes, I probably would use this as a patio furniture. I don't know, or maybe I don't know. That's just me. That's just what it looks like to me. But those are all the different pieces you have. Um, and then we also get a little and all the same swatches. Like a little love seat. We also have these two chairs. They're both living room chairs. So this actually, you know what? I might be wrong. This might be a dining room chair. But let me let me pull it over to no, it's way too big. I was like, let me go check. Never mind. So we get two different dining room chairs. We get two coffee tables because this is considered a coffee table. This little teeny thing here. I probably use it like a side table, or just like a little table for a plant or something. I don't know. It's got really. I probably will use this in a lot of different builds. It's like a little table outside to put a plant on or something. It's really cute. Um, I'm gonna use this in a lot of builds because this is the other coffee table, and it's like a fabric, and there's also this one also has like plain swatches, which I'm gonna use this white one, and there's a gray one too, like in every one of my builds. um, these ones look a little bit more woven, and then these ones look like these ones look more American, Americanized. But I'm kind of glad that they put those in for people too. And then we have this like outdoor patio lounge in the same like swatches. Well, some of them see like there's just blue one that we don't have any like in anything. So like that's that like and then there's a green one too. Like we don't like that could be, is that yellow? Oh yeah, that's like a yellow one. These like look really nice too. Like I mean, I think we do have like I want this on my own patio. Like this is a really nice lounger. So, yeah. This is the throne, and this is the better of the two thrones. Let me tell you. The other throne that's supposed to be for the Europeans is like it looks horrific. This throne though, I mean, especially in this color arrangement, like the dark wood with the teal. Oh my gosh. I want to be royalty now. I want to sit in this throne. It's so pretty. But it looks like a buttery leather seat with like that wood. It's so pretty. Then we have this desk and chair combo. Um, this is actually it is even called a desk chair. So, it's like let me get put it to the afternoon because you have more light. But we have this chair, and then we have this desk. This is like a sideboard like you'd use in your your entryway or when that kind of table. These are your dining room table, your chair, and then like a bench. Um, got those colors. We've got these colors, same colors, it looks like, for the chair, and then we have the same colors for the bench. We've got the chessboard, which it has it has the African type, coloring and stuff. So I figured put it in here. I really like this one. So we do have this pack does have almost a whole bathroom, and it does have a whole kitchen. Anyway, here's the new bathroom. It is in the African theme, but we have this new side or corner bathtub. I could not think of the name. What is this thing? Bathtub. It's quite pretty. We only have like two two of these in the game really right now, and nothing that looks like this. There's only like they only pretty much are just basic white or black bathtubs, you know? They're not like to anything like this. And then here's like this sink that matches. We don't get a toilet, but you know, we have a billion toilets. It's fine. We have a billion sinks too, but yeah. Um so next we have I put I forgot to put the nightstand. We have a little nightstand. Um those are the colors there. We have a few pieces of pottery with which I love that they are a little like they look real. Um I kind of wish we got basket weaving or something, you know? Something from the culture. But we got that. And there's this one I felt was you know, some of them you're like, I'm not sure if this one felt like it was more African. So then we have a new sales table, which that's in that like more African look to it. We have these like this tray of fruit and like this, you know. We have this like painting that you know probably have on your wall of like your ancestors. And it comes with a few different comes in a couple different my gosh. Comes in a couple different colors, but also two different like portraits. So like, you know, oh, these are my ancestors from back in the day. So yeah, got those. And then we have this mirror, like a woven mirror, which I thought was really pretty. I'm like, I want this black and white one in my house. It's gorgeous. This is a wall lamp. We also have these curtains. They come in 3 different sizes. They're like sheer. Some of them have the like African style, and then some of them are like plain. I'll just show like the one. And then we have this lamp, the ceiling lamp. We have this really beautiful woven rug here. Comes in some natural colors. And then we have this rug, and I love that it looks like it's been used and like a little worn. You don't usually see that in like unless you have CC, you know. So that they did pretty good with that. And I love both of these rugs are really really pretty. Here is a tapestry. We have a really huge one. I mean, look how big this is. You have to have a really big wall for this. But this feels like very special. Then we have like a fan. And then this is a like a room divider. I felt it was more in like African style. Some of them you could tell, and some of them it's like, oh, I think it is. And then we have this little table lamp. This dresser. We have bookshelves that are 3 different heights. This is just the tall one. And then those. So those are all of the African stuff. I'm going to now place down the European things. And then I'll put down the things that are like for neither, you know, not for either or, you know, things that are like scale building, that kind of thing. Okay, so these are the things that are royal but more European. We've got the single and double bed, and here are the swatches of that. A very pretty bed. They did good job with both of them. We've got our little nightstand. And on the nightstand, I put our little boat. One of the kingdoms, I believe it's Virdamar, which is the Italian Mediterranean one. I believe that's the one. And I may be mistaken. I haven't outplayed the game officially. Are the like sea people? They're like into the seashells and whatnot. Then we have the dresser. It comes in these ones, and then we have a few different of these guys that you can put in there, or use ones you have already. These ones just have like look like they have the clothes that come in with the game. Then we have some like shoes that like I just had to take off my queenly shoes and go to sleep. We have a crib. Like we said, or like I said before, we have cribs of both styles. This is actually they're bassinets, not cribs, but so we have the European style one, another really pretty one. So comes in a different bunch of different flavors. We have a vanity. This is a dining room table. We have our chair. We have two different dining room chairs. I just kind of grabbed this and put it there though. So here's one of the dining room chairs. On the vanity. And all the same colors. And then we have a few different like little things. I put like some trinkets on here. So we have this little mirror. I'm apparently doing that. Okay, the mirror just comes in gold, black, and white. That was funny. Then we have this little jewelry box, and the perfume bottle, and it has some little jewels in it. And then we have this other like little perfume, like glove and necklace thing. So just little like bits and bobs. Then we have this love seat. Pretty much all of this is stuff that I would never use unless my Sims were for rich, famous, or royal, because this is like this stuff seems super gaudy to me. This is not my style. If I was like a cajillionaire, I still wouldn't have things like this. It's just yeah. And then we have a fainting couch. I don't know what it's actually called in the game, but I always call these fainting couches. And I've always wanted one because I need to faint all the time. Just kidding. Then we have this little wheel, like art decor thing for the wall. Their ancestors are pirates of some sort. This is the throne. Like I said, the other one was better. I think this one looks like something you'd find in a barbershop, or to get your shoes shined. Like you sit up here and then they would sit down here and they'd shine your shoes. I even pointed out that it has a barber pole. So anyway, moving right along. This is the one of the items you get if you buy it now, is this light right here. Comes in 3 flavors. It's a cute light, but it's nothing to really like get excited about. So we have the crown. Look, where's my hand? We have the crown. We have this light. It's really the third item that you get. And the fact that you get the kits for free. That is the exciting part, because I would not buy the pack for those other two items. No. The third item that I'm going to show you is the real reason to buy the pack now. We'll get there. So then we have this little like outdoor seating. You can do it indoors too, but like it's like a little bistro or outdoor seating thing. We got like some really cute little. It's always nice to have these. I'd love to give them to my like single Sims when they're first starting out, like the little table, and then like they get they get a bigger table when they get older. You have to be a certain age to get that one. Okay, so then we have this little sideboard table, like a hall table or in like your dining room. And then we have these 2 lamps. this gold, this like candelabra one. This is something about like the do with like this scandal person. It was called like the scandals light thing. I don't know. So I'm guessing this is going to be somewhere in the world, and like you have to find it, or like to find the person you have to like. I don't know. I'm making things up. I have no idea. This is the other dining room table chair. Dining room. How was this called a dining room chair? How about that? This one feels like this would be on the end, and then you have the other ones, around the edges. Um, this is the other like standing light, and it comes in these normal ones, but the lower ones are the ones you want to see because these look like it looks like okay, this is a nice light. Ba-bam. It comes in these gorgeous like leaves on it. Oh my god, it's so romantical. It's so pretty. Then we have this like little chandelier, and I don't I don't know what this part right here is supposed to be. Is that supposed to be like a big gem or something? It looks weird. We have a piano, and it feels very, I mean, you could put it in either one, but it felt like it had all the same colors as like the European style. So I put it in the European. Um we also have the new dance, some new dance floors because we have a new dance. They have the waltz. And so and I put down all of the we have a little one. We have one the size that we always have. And then we have this large one, which I've never seen before, I don't think. Um yeah, they get to do the waltz now. And the radio station and stuff will have a new this is the new station of the waltz. I put this down just because it's like I don't know, I feel like I want that fit. But that's a new speaker. So we have these paintings that both felt like the European style. Um, and this one has like the two different settings, um, or the two different scenes. Both have to do with piano. And then we have this one, and it's all the same. It's all the same person. I don't know why they didn't do two on this one. Like we could have another like pirate. Like, come on. Um, and then we have this mirror that's just like different colors. Um, we have these curtains. I have them in. They're in they're three different sizes. They go up. But I just put the one size down. Like we don't need to have all three of them out here. We have this little cart. It's just for show. It doesn't do anything. So it's no fun at all. There's this rug, which is also they did a good job with the rugs in this one. But there's that rug. They have a dollhouse that's like the like royalty themed dollhouse. So the little royal children can play with the boy with royal dolls. They have three bookcases. I just put the one size out. Put the smallest size out. There's like two other ones, but they're in this style. This apparently you can actually use. It's a boat. I wasn't sure if you could, but apparently you can. Um, I don't know what style it is, but I was this. I see that there's one that was like this is an African themed, um, like sail, but then there's like yeah. So it's like I have no idea what the. We also have a mailbox, um, and it's in the European style like colors. So I'm like, okay, and it looks like it goes on the side of the house. We have shutters. We have both sides. So I just put one down. We have this like total kitchen. So we have a full like an actual sink that's like the cabinet type. Um, that has all these flavors. And then here's the regular cabinet or counter, I guess should say. This is the counter that's the like the island counter. And then I did like quite a few of the cabinets so you can see like the different kinds of them. But here is the flavors, same as the counter. But yeah, it has like little different little things. Here is our fridge we get. And then this is our stove. And then there's some pots and pans that can hang on the wall. I figured those would be in the kitchen. This is something that it's just called shelving, and it's just in the European style. And I'm like, okay, you probably would have this in your dining room, kitchen, maybe in like a butler's pantry since you're royalty. Yeah. We also have a bar back and a bar. And I think that is that for that part. I'm gonna put down now the things that I haven't gone over that is in builds or in buy, and then I will put some items down that I'll start putting down items that are in build. Okay, so here are some of the stuff that in buy mode that is kind of not really goes with either one, or that does go with both. So we first have this, let me get back in. First we have this telescope. It's um got a few different colors. Next, we have these family tree, like this one's a book for you can write your like a genealogy stuff down, and this is like a family tree board. Um, very clinky. I mean, I guess I feel like when you're like if you live in a palace, you might have like maybe this in like the same room you might have your like thrown in, but like I don't know. It just this seems like a big silly thing. I'm glad that they have this as well. I'm guessing they work the same. Don't quote me on that. Then we have this like swordsman training dummy, which is really cute. It's like a leather one you'd see typically. Now, this is the last of the 3 items you get if you buy before like March 15th or whatever, day it is. This is it. It- and it comes in and I like it comes with the clown, which is probably my favorite of the 3. It has like the bullet or the balloon sword, which I mean, come on. So cute. We then have the Grim Reaper, and then we have the buddy. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like the free. Well, no, there's like a loneliness bunny or something like the if you had your social was too low and like was it the Sims 1 or Sims 2? One of them. I don't know. I get a lot of those mixed up now. It was so long ago that I played. I need to go. I have them now, and I bought the pack when it came back out, like the Sims 1 and 2, and then I literally like opened them up, looked at them, and never played. Just got the nostalgia. But yeah. So we have this is the third thing you get, like another dummy to like train on. So this is the like cuckoo clock that you can have the new death from. It's like a secret passage. I'm not sure how it works in the game, but we'll see once I get playing in the game. How that actually works. We have some that like look more like the like wooden, and then some more that look more like stone. So yeah, it's all. And then I'm not even gonna go through these. They're just a bunch of plants. And then I had with a few different colors. There's some controversy with these, because there's another plant in the game that looks identical to these that they literally, um, yeah. So we already have this from like an event, I think it was. Um, I forgot to put this down with the African stuff, but this is like an African like little sculpture. So we got that. We got this little bowl of fruit. These are like typically like you'd see these on the outside of buildings. See if they I don't know if like around here if they have them on the outside of buildings. I'm like looking around. No, okay. I was to see if you can see them, like, but they would put them just like, as a feature. It's like a crown molding, if you will. But there I go saying, if you will. I say that way too often. But they come in a lot of different colors, and different like shapes. This one almost looks like a little like a frame for like a picture. This like size, but then we have like different flavors, different sizes. This is like supposed to be your like house banner. It comes in a couple different colors, and it has like different banners. Like, you're not going to find every banner on there, obviously. Like, so because you can make your own like banner with its own color and stuff. So there's a few, there's few one with nothing on it, but and few that have ones on them. I think these are the three the three that they did, with the sword, the like the shells, and then the seahorse. I think those are the three like main families that are in the pack, but and then they did a bunch of different like base like colors. But yeah. Okay, so the pack comes with 2 new fireplaces as well. Very like they both feel modern. Like this one feels modern, and like it could be in like any house. This one feels the same way. Like it has like some modern touches and some like more old-fashioned ones. So let's just keep on the side. These are some like outdoor decorations for like the walls. And then like it has like a lot of different stones, and then it has like ones with like that are like dirty. And you'll find that a lot on the stoneware that is like for outside. You'll find that a lot in this pack. So here's just some like wall flowers, I guess. And then we have a lot of these. They have a lot of like the vines that go on I just put down one of them. We got a few different fountains. Here is one of them. It's a very large fountain, as you can see. But it has a lot of the different stoneworks, and then it has like dirty versions. Or like maybe it's either older, or it's just hasn't been taken care of. I kind of like the look of that. And same thing with these guys. There goes my dog. Sorry. But yeah, the like, it just, I think it adds like romance to it, even though it's like it's just dirty, but it looks like older. It looks like it's been around a minute. But yeah, that like, and same thing with this one. This one feels like more of a modern fountain, but also doesn't. I don't know. It's weird. They like this. I love the dirtiness on this one. Doesn't feel as romantic, but it still looks really cool. So here's a couple vases I forgot in to show off in the like sorry, dog gets going in the like European section. These little European vases. Hi, yeah, I heard. He comes like, Mom, did you hear I was barking? So this is the like your family crest you can make when you make like a dynasty. So they give you a crest, and they have like different colors for your background of your crest. I kind of wish there were more. I'm sure we'll have a mod for that. And then you can either have like a colorful one, or like a golden. There's like also a golden one. I think they have all the same icons. So then you can have like, okay, we're our crest. We're gonna be the unicorns. Like that's our crest. Like or whatever. But there's like a ton of different, um, as you can see. And then they have them all in the same over here in like a golden, and if you don't want to be too colorful. So you can put, they can have this on your wall, be like, this is our family crest. So we have that. Um, these are all just a little couple of little knickknacks. The fan, I think, is I kind of forgot about it in the more in the European one because I feel like it's more European. But I just kind of included that in this. But this is I felt like these are all like kind of I think I actually showed this one. I can't remember now. But yeah, these are just like typical like, little things. The little fan we have. We have this little map and, eyeglass thing, this little bowl. And then we have this rug is kind of like a set. It's kind of like a red carpet, but for like royalty. That comes in it's like I got a starter and then it's got like a continuation type thing. And it's got quite a different it's got like the European style and it's got like plain and then it's got like some African inspired ones. So only like one African inspired one. But this is one that's for grand like a grand entryway or something. It's like a mosaic for your floor. And it comes in a lot of different it's in the rugs though. This guy, we got another like in or outdoor like umbrella for your table. Comes in quite a few different swatches. We got some plain ones too, which is nice. And then we have another light I forgot about in the European. It's a wall light, wall sconce. Got that. Then we have this like mosaic. It's supposed to be it's supposed to catch. It's supposed to be for the floor. It's supposed to like be a sun, like supposed to catch the sun instead of having like a sun ceiling. It's supposed to be a sun floor or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like build with it and see. But yeah, that's what this this is. Excuse me. Okay, so now I'm going to put in the buy stuff or the excuse me, the build stuff. I keep doing the opposite. And so we'll look at those in a second here. Okay, so here is one of the pool what is it called? Maybe it's a pond object? No. It is a fountain decoration that was not in like the actual build or buy mode. But yeah, it's like a little I'm sure it's like a little fountain that spews out of here. But these other two are in the other mode, so I'm not gonna touch on that. Those two. Here are the ones that are all in the trees and shrubs. We got this big tall boy, and then we got these guys. And then these are the new shrubs and stuff we get. And then these are all the terrain paints we get. We get a ton of terrain paints. So I'll kind of just like, show those off. We got some like really like nice square ones, as you can see. So and then um and then we've got some ones that are more like this one, like this one and this one. Look, they look like a lot of them look fun. So hopefully we'll be able to get to do some more, I don't know. There's a lot of places in that you can't match the surrounding stuff with with your terrain, like the terrain paint they give us. So hopefully that'll help a little. Um, let's see. We have a new Mediterranean turquoise water. We have that. We do have some new trims. I'm not going to put a whole pool down. So we have a new limestone pool trim, and then we have a diamond marble fountain trim. And then we have these. These are the only things I saw that were in like wall sculptures that I saw that I didn't quite see in the buy mode. But this is like, up on the wall outside. a stone thing. This actually might be the thing that I already saw and showed. So let's bulldoze this, and then we will look at a couple more. Oh, I need to like clear the terrain too because of that. Let's now look at like stairs, maybe like look at walls, that kind of thing, and doors. Okay, so we have some. Oh, okay. So now we have some doors. We have our we have this one, we have this one, we have this one. I try to keep them like together, the ones that are like kind of go together, because we have some that are the same door, but like are an archway or the door open. So this is the same door. I'll just show the like one that's closed, but we have uh it's like this is the same door, but open, and then we have the same. Apparently, the archway is just in the two flavors. So this is same thing with this one. We have this very large door in like 3 flavors. Again, this is just the 2 different motifs, and then we have the same all the different motifs for this one that's open. And then with this one, we just have the one closed. And then this one is a little bit taller. Boop, 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 boop. And then this one is a threefer. This is actually this is actually by itself. Excuse me. This and this go together. So this is just a closed door. Because this is not actually the same archway. I was thinking it was. I'm sorry. So we got that. This is a very similar to it though, and I'm betting that it's gonna look. It's gonna have that same, yeah. So it's very close, but it's not quite there. And then we have. I don't think this actually no, it doesn't have another. Okay. It's just that one stone. This looks like it's by itself. And then we have another like by itself guy. And then we have a few more doors, and then we have, well, I'll show you some windows as well. Okay, so here's the rest of the doors and windows. We've got this one actually, to look the same, it actually opens out. Because if you can see, it doesn't look the same on this side. So, yeah, so I'll look on this side, but yeah, I turned it around and I'm like, wait. So we got that. Some of them have like glass in the top and some of them don't, but you know, what are you gonna do? And then this is just the twofer again. So for the windows, we've got the ones that are like, you can tell the ones that are more European, because the coloring, it's got all the, you know, the African windows are more like these ones here. They've got the same coloring on all of these. And I think, yeah, these are going to be more European as well. They just don't have a pane. But yeah, here we go. These are all going to be the same colors. There's, you know, some fun paints to some of them. Some of them are very like, you know, normal paints, but I think this one has, yeah, some like just plain glass. These are all fairly typical. Okay. So those are the windows. Well, let's look at the let's look at the stairs we have. We have these 2 stairs. They have multiple colors to them. I'll have to like I'm not going to show you every single one, but there are multiple stairs and they come in different. They're like it's a carpeted stair, and it is they have plain ones. They have more like the royal type coloring, and then they had some African type coloring as well. And then these ones over here are just like a basic, like kind of an outdoor one, a basic stone. And then we have some stair railings. I'll just kind of show them on these. We have like a wooden stair railing. It says carved harmony. We have this one that has like flowers on the bottom. I don't know if it does look like the flowers can change. Yes. So it shows like purple and pink and white are your flower choices. And there's flowers on top and bottom. Then we have this one that's like a says a stair rail of Cordelia. So we have that. And it looks like it has that this mossy stuff on it, like we have on a lot of the outdoor stuff. So that might be a good outdoor railing, opposed to like indoor. And then we have this one that's like kind of just like this. Well, no, it's not. But it does have the flowers again, and then like vines all up and down, which is a very like, and it comes in different colors. So we got the pink and we've got like the white. Oh, and it's got so it's probably a good outdoor one again. We also have fences that work for that like fit with all those. So we've got like this one, we've got this one. Oh, that one. We've got this, we have this, and we have this. And then we have gates that go with those with two of them. This one would really works with like this one. It could probably work with this one as well. And then this one works with these two. We don't really have a gate for those wooden ones, so on you, I guess. We probably have ones that do work, but we don't have any new roof patterns. Excuse me, I went in there earlier and I thought we didn't have a roof pattern. We do have this Shingles of Prestige. I'm not going to put a roof down, so I guess we're not going to see what it looks like, up close, but that's what it looked like. And then we have these like roof sculptures that we got. I'm sure they have all the different flavors and colors, but I mean, you can also put them on the ground. Look, they look fine on the ground. So yeah, they come in the different like mossy, because these are like gorgeous with like moss and stuff. I bet. Yes, gorgeous. So I believe. Oh, one last thing. Let's put up another wall. That was the other thing I was gonna use the wall for. We do have some flooring. So let's just do like this. And then we have this. And we have this. Those are our floors. And we obviously have, different flavors. I'm not going to do every single one, but, just to show off a few different colors we have. We have, some neutral, some not so neutral. This one, same thing. We have some fun colors. And then we have some more neutral colors. This one is supposed to be limestone brick. So it's like a, you know. Okay, so then we have we have a plaster. This one also has the top and bottom where it's weathered. So you can do, all of that stuff. And it comes in all kinds of different fun flavors. Greens and blues. I mean, some of these are really pretty. And these are like, I mean, you can do this indoor or outdoor. But We also have this that's more, it's more of the African, you know, tribal type thing. But it also has, and it's exactly the same. Um, it is the pattern, the way it is on the thing, it's literally the same pattern. So you could, yeah, it just doesn't have the it wouldn't have the same swatches to make it like dirty. Then we have this beautiful one. We have that in quite a few swatches. We have this one, which is like the Regal one, and that's obviously in all the different swatches. Again, I'm not showing it all, but we have like the one with the not wainscoting, but whatever it's called. It's a cherry ale. Literally says it on it. But have a couple of those. Then we have some like what are they called? Like a mural. We got a few of those. So we got the oh, and I guess they come in different. Oh, so all of them are going to be a little different. So let's like take a look at them. Since they're actually going to give us different scenes and things. So far, I like this one the best. They're all a little subdued color wise. So that's kind of like, you know, it's just depends on what you want for the. And then we just have like white. Okay, so then we have another one. Okay, so that's like the full thing. And we have four of them. It's like almost, I think it's the same thing, but like different. This one's like the same thing, but different colors. So like pink, blue, black, and like, oh, I think this is literally just a white. Okay. And then let's see what this one looks like. Okay, that one's like a garden. I think this is the same thing. It's like colorful, then it's blue, then it's going to be dark, and then it's going to be literally just white. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, it's just okay. It's like that says tableau and this one says flare. Okay, so it's the same thing, but it has like the little tiles at the top that have the this is the same thing, but it has like a brick base. And then this one is just the bottom. And then we have some limestone brick base. So if you wanted to do like a castle type look, and then they also have the dirty bottom and the dirty top. And then they have them in like all the stone colors. And I didn't think about looking at this, but they only have, they have two different styles of it. So they don't have different colors, but they have like a different style. There's that or that. And then that, and they have dirty ones of this. Yeah, they have the same, they have the like the same one, this one and then this one. And then they have it in dirty, and I love that. I love that I can have like, this was once a beautiful building, but now it's getting dilapidated. Oh, I love it. Sorry, I love that kind of stuff. Okay, so I think there's a few things I haven't like looked at, like the columns. Like there's a few columns. I'm sure there's a few things I missed, but for the most part, that is it. That is my first look, kind of, since I've had to redo this, at the new pack. So stay tuned for my next video where we actually get into the gameplay. Take care. Bye.